Please tell me, how do you
What are the
install
mods
those
used? You should make a mod pack.
What are all the mods you're using for these builds?
Dang.
Yeah, okay. Hi, what's going on, guys? My name's Kjwippy, and I have a lot of people ask me how to put mods in their game. If you're not familiar with some of the videos on my channel, I have made a series about making different FNAF Minecraft builds and stuff like that. And they're all pretty cool, right? I'm pretty proud of a lot of them. And a lot of people have asked me how to get the mods. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of answering in random one-off comments, so I figured I'd go ahead and just make a video. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys, first of all, what mods I use and how to install them. Now, the first thing to note is that this is for Java Minecraft only. This is not Bedrock, this is Java. So any of you Minecraft Bedrock players out there who play on console or anything like that, sorry, but you're out of luck. There is a Five Nights at Freddy's Bedrock mod or whatever that you can get. There's a link in the description to the video where I made a location in that version if you want to check that out. I don't entirely know how to get that onto console, but for PC, Windows Edition or whatever, it should work pretty fine. Maybe. Also, I forgot I could zoom out. Hey, that's nice. First thing to mention about these mods is that a good friend of mine named Tony, he has put together a mod pack called Tony's FNAF Pack. It's available on CurseForge, and it's completely free. You don't have to worry about paying for anything because that's just how cool mods can be. Yeah, no, he's put together this mod pack featuring a whole bunch of really cool Five Nights at Freddy's related mods, as well as a bunch of different furniture things and different decorative blocks and stuff like that to really enhance the experience. So if you want all of the mods that I'm featuring today, you can go ahead and go to the link in the description to download the pack, currently on the latest version 9, I think. Now, when it comes to actually getting the mods, all you need to do is simply go to your CurseForge app, make sure you have that installed because it just makes it way easier. And if you just straight up search up Tony's FNAF Pack, bada bing bada boom, it's the first one right here. Now, there is some other versions as well. There's an older version, and then somebody made an expanded version, I guess, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is the one that you're going to want to look for with the purple icon here, Tony's FNAF Pack by Tony is Here RN. Now, of course, to get it, you just simply need to hit install. Mine says play because I already have it, but yours will say install, so you just install it, and it'll end up in your My Mod Packs section. Go ahead and go download that, and you'll have all of the mods that I mention in this video. And of course, the first mod to mention is, of course, the Five Nights at Freddy's mod by Mephilis. God, I hope I said that right. But this mod features a bunch of really cool details, really cool blocks, really cool mobs and items and stuff like that that you can really use to enhance your Five Nights at Freddy's builds. And of course, to mention first of all are these animatronics as well. And it's not just limited to FNAF 1, but of course 2, 3, 4, and I don't think there's any sister location ones yet, but maybe someday. But the cool thing about these mobs is that there are 3 different types, at the very least for the main 4 from the first game. There is Statue, which doesn't move, doesn't do anything. There's the regular version, which acts like this during the day, and then during nighttime actually walks around and will attempt to attack any players. And then Remnant, which, yeah, that's freaky. Now, the Remnant ones are always hostile and always moving, and they are much faster and scarier than the other ones and will 100% chase you down. Look at him go. Look at how fast he's going. That's just his regular walk. Wow, I'm also reminded of another mod we have in this pack that we have for a really good reason. But yes, not all of them have the exact same versions. I don't think that the Nightmares have a kind of daytime passive mode, although there may be plushies I think that they turn into during the day, so I'm not entirely sure about that. But of course, this is for you guys to experiment for yourself. But there is quite a wide range of these very unique models, and they're really, really cool. I love the attention to detail with a lot of them, especially with like Foxy's tears and stuff, all of the random misshapen parts of Mangle, all the weird gross things that are on Springtrap, and of course all of the teeth and such that are on the Nightmares. Really cool work. You'll notice that these are also standing on top of very unique floor blocks, and I guess curtains. Yes, there are several floor blocks that are included with this pack as well to really give you a good variety of detailing that you can put in. And there are also all these different curtain colors, so you don't have to stick with the usual purple or red or whatever. If you want a yellow curtain, go for it. You want a blue one, go for it. They both come in full blocks and pane style blocks as well. So yeah. And of course, you can't mention this mod without mentioning all of the really awesome, unique models that they have for different items. There's the different desks from the first 3 games, there's random pipes, monitors, wall pizzas, there's like 30 different doors you can choose from. I really like these closet doors because they make a little creaky sound. And of course, the classic office door that actually closes and shuts. Really cool stuff. And various things like presents, plushies, arcade machines, the actual movie sign, stuff like that. The phone, the FNAF 3 scary props and stuff, even benches and tables, which I don't actually know. Can you sit on it? No, you can't. Whatever. Really, really cool stuff to really spice up your builds. And of course, we can't talk about builds without talking about the wall blocks as well. You are provided with a bunch of different variety of blocks in this one, ranging anywhere from the FNAF 1 location, all the way to the movie, all the way to FNAF 4's house with the really ugly orange wallpaper. Man, they really nailed that. There's of course also a bunch of wall decorations as well. Of course, once again, giving more life to your builds with the different faces of the animatronics or the different creations of kids' drawings, stuff like that. Just really cool additions. Now, of course, this mod would not be complete without one of its coolest features, which is that you can have pre-generated structures that can really add some detail to your world. And of course, one of my favorites here is just the classic FNAF one that is inspired by the FNAF movie with the exterior here and the giant sign, but the interior is pretty much Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in a nutshell. We've got the stage area, the dining area, Pirate Cove, all sorts of really cool things going on in here, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. You got all sorts of things that you can choose from, ranging from Fredbear's Family Diner to even references to some old Minecraft YouTube videos by Sam Gladiator. And all you need to do is to simply just pick a space, place down the structure block, and before your very eyes, a brand new location is ready to go. I believe this is actually the Fazbear Frights, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Hey, bud. So yeah, the Five Nights at Freddy's mod by Mephless is really useful to a lot of the things that I've done on this channel. And, you know, if I decide to make more of these videos, maybe you'll see it more later. But to move on, of course, we can't have a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location without decorations. And one of the cool decorational mods that we have here is the Ultimate FNAF mod, and unfortunately I couldn't find an author for it, so if anybody knows who it's by, please let me know in the comments. But anyway, yeah, we've got a bunch of cool things here that are used for decoration. We've got a bunch of different booth seats, bubblegum dispensers, lockers, desks, and stuff. And some of these are really cool because you can actually use the change tool to change the aspects of the objects, which is really cool. Oh, it can be empty. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize it. What the? That is an interesting bug, is that you can accidentally spawn a box like that, which is weird. There's some really cool things. And of course, the entry pass actually pops out of the present, which is really cool. Now, this mod is mostly focused around the security breach style of stuff, with the varying doors, the different dispensers and machines and stuff like that, and of course, varying things for like the theater or for the daycare, or stuff like that. There's a lot of things that are from that, but I think one of my favorite features is this locker that you can actually hop into there we go. Put that in there. Now, of course, I don't entirely fit, but hi, how you doing? Another cool thing too is that you can have these really big doors that just add another variety. You know, it's nice. It's a very nice and not entirely necessary thing, but it doesn't need to be necessary for it to be cool. You know. Moving right along, we also have the FNAF Decor mod by Mr. Axolotl, and this is one of the most useful mods that I've had in the various videos that I've made, mainly for the prize counters, just because of the amount of different plushies and decorations and stuff that you can put in there. It's incredibly useful, but there's also things such as ball pits, mini stages, various signs, papers, the streamers, and the different hanging stars and stuff that you can string up across your location is really cool, just because it gives that extra little spice that you wouldn't think that you really need. Now, there are some other mods that are part of this pack that I didn't necessarily set up a display for, but some of them, actually, I can't set up a display because it's part of an actual client-side interface thing. So if you notice, whenever I look at a certain block or entity or something, it pops up with that little thing at the top that tells me what exactly the block or entity is, how much health it might have, whatever, and then what it's from, whether it's vanilla or modded or whatever. And this, I believe, is part of the Just Enough Items mod, where it can basically show you everything that you have available to you and everything that possibly can be seen in game, which this apparently is a lot. You'll also notice that there are very handy things such as this zoom mod, which you can adjust your zoom distance. Actually, I think it gets blurrier the further I zoom in, which is interesting. I'm not entirely sure. Weird. But you'll notice there are also various things as Macaw's windows, window additions, there's the gun mods for some reason. There is the Yellow Rabbit mod, which basically just adds William Afton from the FNAF movie, which is really cool. There are custom music discs part of the Five Nights at Freddy's mod, as well as different drawings and suits. There's Macaw's trapdoors, fences and walls. The Create mod is part of this. There's an entire collection of a bunch of random plushies. Some of them I didn't even know really needed a plushie, like I didn't know that Biddy Bab needed one, or Phantom Puppet, but okay. Macaw's furniture, Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, all sorts of various things that are in this pack that I think you guys will really enjoy and find a very good use for to make your very own builds. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like. If you really enjoyed, consider subscribing. Make sure to share this video with your friends, and until the next video, I hope you all stay safe. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!